Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. This game is part of the travel schedule for New Orleans.
Yeah, and they're going through right now one of those situations that's just difficult to deal with. Doubt begins to really creep in when the losses continue to mount, and then you can have splintering, which doesn't help the situation.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Hey, Smitty, you want to talk about explosiveness? This is your man, Zion Williamson.
Kevin, I mean, when he was in college, he blew through a shoe making a cut. He's so strong, Kevin, the leather couldn't hold up.
They grabbed their own miss. Down low. And the dunk by Bol.
Great timing by Booker, setting up his teammate for success.
And it's the Pelicans' ball. Here's McCollum. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Williamson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Williamson's got his second basket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Booker. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
McCollum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Smitty, you think about the years McCollum played with Damian Lillard. You have to believe they made each other better.
I totally agree, GA. They both have high standards, always working on their games. That's why they're two of the best guards in the league over the last decade.
And late in the regular season, Greg, in your decade plus in the NBA, you were looking forward to the playoffs more often than not.
And as a player, you have to avoid that temptation to look ahead. But when you do, much nicer to look forward to the playoffs than vacation.
They get it back.
And that's just knowing where you are in the shot clock. Durant with a terrific bailout.
On offense, here are the Pelicans. They trail by 1. Jones drives in. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Screen by Bol. Shot's good by Booker.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the deck.
McCollum left side. Pass to Jones. Williamson looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the
Booker outside. Durant in the corner. Back to Bol from downtown. And Valanciunas pulls it down. The Pelicans trail. Steve, we've talked about this. A great job by the Pelicans front office in surrounding Zion Williamson with talent.
Yes, Kevin. When he's healthy, they're one of the best teams in the league. But to go the distance, he has to be available.
Here's Booker. Zion Williamson making his last shot. It's Beal on the wing. Outside for Durant. Shot clock at 5. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. 16 feet away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Valanciunas draws the double. And Durant sends it back.
We all talk about Durant as an elite offensive player, but he also can be a lockdown defender.
Here's Bol. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Bol's got his second bucket of the game to go. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
Booker with no one around. Off target from three-point range.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Beal gets a wide open look. The three-pointer no good. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, he wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. The first free throw is good.
Trey Murphy III could probably knock him down from the line with his eyes closed.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Oh, he made it!
Got it to go, and he beat the buzzer.
How about that shot to keep the clock? That one covered some distance.
1 quarter in the book. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Booker looking around. Another three for Phoenix.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Inside. Marshall can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And here is Williamson. After the three-pointer from Bradley Beal. And Ball sends it back. Pass to KD. Suns moving the ball around. Got a piece of it. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Marshall can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Ball pulls it down.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bol is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
Now here's Booker. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, once upon a time, Kevin Durant said he was tired of being second. Now, some thought he was chasing clout, but he clarified it, saying, I just lost in the finals. It wasn't about I want to be the best ever. I don't care about that. I want to wake up every day and do what I do. If we win, I know that comes with me being the best that I can be. Kevin?
David, I love the fact he is focused on the process. And thank you for giving us that report. To end the run, and Durant sends it back. Pass to Beal. Wants to get it to Booker and does. That one goes. Count it. Booker's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns. Williamson left side. Now Alvarado. Now Hawkins. 6 to shoot. Now Marshall. Lets it go from deep. And again, New Orleans has no up. Pass to Durant. Tries the spin move. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Okay, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
So, Greg, when you think about the Phoenix Suns, what do you think fuels them the most?
Kevin, I mean, the fact that they had a 2-0 lead in the 21 NBA Finals and lost, this team is really battling to get back to that stage. And if they do, they want to take care of business this time. And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Suns.
Screen by Bol to the inside. Outside for Beal. Screen by Bol. Lobbed up there for Allen. Jones, no one around him. No good on the three.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
No good from Booker.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Marshall gets the bucket.
Since Murphy has become more of an offensive threat, passing lanes have opened up for him.
Durant down low. Can't throw it down with one hand. Tips it up. And the second chance effort by McCollum.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Beal from long range. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beal's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Suns. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Marshall comes up empty down low.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Booker outside. Screen by Durant. Pass to Beal. Let's go. And that one released in time, but no good. And we've reached halftime in this one. Suns ahead as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Pelicans trailed by 10. Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
And the basket by Gordon.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now McCollum following Nurkic's three-point attempt. And finished off by Williamson.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
Back to Little. Screen by Nurkic. O'Neal wide open. Sinks the triple. And the Suns lead by 10.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
And stolen by Gordon. Little with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. Back to Thomas. Good ball movement here by the Suns. In the corner, it's Little. Just 5 on the clock. Thomas, no good. And it's Jones with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. And stolen by Gordon. O'Neal from long range. A putback. And the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Now, here's Thomas. Still yet to score. Screen by Nurkic. Kicks it out to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. In the corner, O'Neal with it. No good from outside. Pelicans trailed by 10 and stolen by Thomas. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
This is how powerful Nurkic can be. Fantastic job. Barry. His way inside for the slam.
Last season, GA, the Suns trading tons of picks, plus good young players, all for Kevin Durant.
And then this summer, trading for Bradley Beal. It's clear they're going all in, constructing a super team to try and bring Phoenix its first NBA title.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game, and there might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep, thanks, DA. Good stuff. Nance had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Outside Thomas. To the paint. From the arc. Good on the triple. Thomas got the lead up to 14 now for Phoenix.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Back to Nance. Nurkic with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Pass to Thomas. And here's Little. Here's Gordon. That's tipped. Now Hawkins. Nothing on the board. Yep, that one goes.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Nurkic gets it to go.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Nance, right side, to the wing right side. Marshall can't hit. Outside Gordon. Nurkic in the post. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Phoenix leading by 16. Back to Thomas. Pass to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Gordon. Beyond the arc. And it's Williamson with the rebound. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Pelicans trailed by 16. Out to Nance. It's Hawkins on the wing. Inside. And Bol pulls it down. And here's Phoenix. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Beal can't get it to go. Here's Alvarado. Offline with his three. And so here's Phoenix. To the inside. Booker outside. Bryant to the hoop. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
To the middle. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
One of the best in the business, Durant in the flow, loves to work off the screen and roll.
Pass to Marshall. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
New Orleans making a switch here.
Herbert Jones.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Nobody near Allen. And the three off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
It's Beal on the wing. It's Beal on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Paxson coming off the assist from KD.
That's a great look from KD. Knew exactly what the defense was doing and delivered the pass right on time.
Suns leading by 22. Pass to Booker. Connects from three-point range. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now here's Booker. Back to Bol. Pass to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
Here's Bull, following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. Booker with it, now defended by Williamson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Down low. Goes back up. And that one's good, Williamson.
Oh, man, I'm happy I didn't have to box out Zion. He's a load.
Here's Booker, driving the lane.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. KD on the wing. From 18 feet away. Bull. It's good on the putback.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And it's Williamson missing. But Trey. That one doesn't drop. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 29. 1 second left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now, for Greg Anthony,